So one of the rappers I respect the most out here is Master P. Because Master P has always been one of the brothers that believe in owning things. He believes in control. And for me, you know, when you go into 2021, the message has to be control and ownership of everything that we are consuming, even entertainment. Because we can't complain and say, oh, this culture vulture this culture vulture that. No, we need to say, forget that. I'm going to control and own our own things. And Master P has almost just about done it all. Okay. So now him and former NBA player Baron Davis are in talks to buy Reebok for $2.4 billion. Now they say the pair has entered into negotiations with the parent company Adidas, because Adidas actually own Reebok right now, to acquire the once mighty shoe brand. They said that Adidas had bought, Reebok for $3.8 billion in 2005, but after struggling to turn the brand around, investors repeatedly called for the company to dispose of the brand. Well, Adidas, what they didn't do is get right designers behind the shoes. You didn't make the shoes hot. You didn't get the right influencers on them. I mean, some of them Adidas shoes look horrible, right? So let Master P go ahead and take that off your hands. I guarantee you Master P with his connections, and then Baron Davis with his connections, they'll get with influencers. They'll get some good, brand, good looks. I guarantee they'll turn that junk around. For real. I know they will. I hope them brothers can get it. Now, Master P confirmed to ESPN that these companies have been benefiting off of us, talking about black people in the past. Because I remember when Reebok had the pump. If you remember the pump, remember D Brown with the pump back in the day? Now, so those of you who are a little younger, it was this basketball player with the Boston Celtics named D Brown, D-E-E Brown. He had a shoe called the pump. And you pump the shoe up and it gets tighter around your ankles, and it's supposed to be like, help you jump higher or whatever. Those of you who remember D Brown with the pump. And he said that sharing his vision of Reeboks, that Master P paid homage to Allen Iverson. Now, Allen Iverson in his day was cold. You watch the NBA. He said, crowned Allen Iverson, giving him his righteous icon status of being probably the most elite athlete wearing Reebok. He said Allen Iverson is Jordan for Reebok. And I remember everybody had the Iversons too. I remember that. He said nobody never gave him royalties or ownership as the icon for the brand, which is sad, which is very, very sad. Now, he said, imagine if Michael Jordan owned Reebok. He said, that's what I'm talking about, making history. He said that Master P said adding that him and Baron Davis are financially prepared after 2 months of talking with Adidas. Okay. So he said, as we focus on turning a Reebok into a lifestyle brand, not just for basketball, but our most important initiative will be putting money back in the community that built this brand. Okay. So now, Master P, they say the brother 53 years old, but I mean, he was highly successful at creating No Limit Records. He had Snoop Dogg when he left Death Row Records. He went over there with Master P. You had Mystical, you remember him, Fiend, Mia X, Silk the Shocker, C Murder. I mean, he had a bunch of people. Now, Mia X, I don't care what y'all say about Mia X. Mia X was a cold rapper. Like I said, I will say this much. There ain't been too many cold rappers out there. But now, one thing I will bring up Megan Thee Stallion right now. Megan Thee Stallion can rap. Nicki Minaj can rap. I give him that because I've heard him do it, right? Mia X, she right with him. Mia was cold, like I said, and she just didn't get the shine she should have got, because just for her lyrics and everything. So this is the thing, man. It's a Baron Davis, like I said, he played 15 years in the NBA. A bunch of different teams. He played with the Golden State Warriors. He played the Clippers, the Cavaliers, the Hornets, the Knicks, and he's a studio analyst right now on TNT. But if those brothers pull that off, man, I will celebrate that. I would love to see the shoes those brothers come out with, and I'll go support. The moment they start dropping shoes and it look good enough, I will support. Because one thing about me, I always want to support the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because other people do that. They support their own communities. So when LeVar Ball had the Big Baller brand and all of that, I made sure to go buy some shirts and some shorts and things like that. Just because I want to support. You understand? We can't be up here talking about, we need to control and own, but we also need to support. as well, even if you are controlling and owning something, right? So I hope those brothers pull that off. Adidas, go ahead and let them brothers have that. You're not doing nothing with it. And let's just see what they do with it, because I'll definitely be interested to see Master P and Baron Davis take over their company. Now, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story. So if Master P was to get Reebok, and would y'all support that? I'm just curious to know.